Hello, my name is Bob Toy, and I do field sales for the handyman department. The core value I'd like to talk to you about today is respecting your customer's property. What that means in general terms is that whenever you're at a customer's property and whatever you do while you're there will affect their property in one way or another. It would be good if we could strive to make sure that we affect our customers' property in a positive way all of the time. Obviously, while you're doing some of the work that you have to do, there will be a mess involved and such. But as my dad used to say to me, wherever you go, try to leave the place in a better state than you found it.
Good morning, everyone. Michelle here from your HR team. I'm not going to take a lot of your time on this slide because I do have a video on the next slide that's a little bit longer that will give you more in-depth information on how to enroll in your health insurance if you haven't done so yet, or how to log in and make any changes if you'd like during this open enrollment period. You can see on the slide here the open enrollment is going to be today, July 17th through Monday, July 31st. If you like your elections that you have right now and you don't want to make any changes, you simply don't even need to log in. You can just let it roll over into the next plan year. However, as you can see in red here, you do have to enroll in the flex spending account every year. So if you want to have money put aside into that, you will need to follow these instructions, log in and designate what that dollar amount is. Any changes that you make during open enrollment will be effective on September 1st when the plan renews. So hope you enjoy the next video. It is a little bit long, but there's a lot of really good information in it that will help you walk through the process. So after watching the video, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us by submitting a ticket to HR. Thanks and have a great day.
Hello, let's talk real quick about how you're going to log in to make any changes to your insurance, add any insurance, just verify that your insurance is correct during this open enrollment upcoming period. You're going to log into Paylocity. You're going to come up here to HR and Payroll, click on that, and scroll to the very bottom of the screen where you see bswift benefits. Once you click on that, it will take you over to this page, which will show your welcome notification at the top, that the enrollment deadline is going to be July 31st, and then you'll click on this button. It will actually say start my enrollment there. I've already started this one, so it said continue. It's going to take you to this page where it gives you all of your personal information. Please verify this is accurate. Choose yes or no for the tobacco user question. Verify your home address, your home email, and then you're going to come to the bottom of the screen, click the I agree box, and then you're going to hit continue. That will take you to the family information where it'll show all of your family members that you have previously set up on bswift. This does not mean that they are all insured on your plans. It just simply means that you have at some point set them up as a dependent of yours. So you're going to want to verify all the information here is correct. Once you've done that, you can hit continue. If you have a new dependent that you want to add on, you can click this button right here and enter all their information. If anything here is wrong, just click the edit box and edit that information. So once you hit continue, it will take you to the questions section where it's asking you to declare whether you are a wellness participant and if you have a spouse on our insurance. Basically, you're going to, if this is your first time enrolling in ABC's health insurance, just the medical piece, not dental or vision, but just the medical piece, then you are going to choose I am a wellness participant. If you were in the medical plan last year and you submitted your wellness requirements by June 30th, then you can also choose I am a wellness participant. If you were in the wellness plan last year and you did not complete your wellness requirements this year, you're going to choose I am not a wellness participant. If you are not enrolling in the medical insurance at all, then you will choose I'm waiving medical insurance, medical coverage. This question is regarding your spouse. ABC does have a spousal surcharge. So if you are insuring a spouse who has access to coverage some other place, for instance, at their employer, and the spouse chooses not to get covered under their policy, but instead chooses to join ABC's policy, then you're going to say, yes, my spouse has waived coverage in their employer's medical coverage. If your spouse does not work or works someplace where they don't have insurance or only works part-time, isn't being offered insurance anywhere else, then you're going to choose, no, my spouse is not eligible for coverage, or it was not offered. If you are not insuring a spouse at all on our medical plan, then you'll simply choose, I am not enrolling a spouse in medical coverage. Then you're going to hit continue. And it will take you to the page where you can verify that your coverage is correct. So you can see here on our test user, they didn't have medical insurance last year. So they can click on View Plan Options, and it's going to automatically cover themselves. You can check or uncheck your dependents depending on who you want to cover. And then you'll hit continue. And then it will show you what your cost per pay period is going to be on the various plans. You can choose the wellness-based plan or the wellness buy-up plan. It's only showing you the wellness plans because on the first page you elected that you were a wellness participant. So you will select the plan that you want to join. And now you come back over here and you can now see that you have elected a medical plan. And you'll go down, you'll scroll down, make sure that your dental coverage is correct. If you want to change any of this, you just click on View Plan Options, and now I can remove the child from my dental plan. Shows you what the new premiums are going to be, and then you can choose Keep Selection. Now it's changed my dental coverage where I removed my child. Vision, same thing. The voluntary employee life is something that we offer that you can get above and beyond what ABC provides for you in terms of life insurance. So you can click on the View Plan Options for any of these plans to make a change to them, add or subtract. Okay, so you'll scroll all the way to the very bottom and do that for all of the plans. The one exception to the plan, if you already have coverage and you don't want to make any changes to your coverage, you don't even have to log in here to elect anything unless you want to participate in the Flex Spending account. If you would like to put money in your Flex Spending Health account or your Dependent Care account, remember Dependent Care is for children that have daycare expenses or if they go to after-school programs. If you would like to participate in either one of these two plans, you must log into the system and enroll in those plans during the open enrollment period. Everything else will carry over if you want to leave everything else the same. So once you're finished, it shows you your cost per pay period over here. You'll click Continue. If this box pops up, please be sure to read it. What this is saying to you is that the coverage amount that you're electing for whatever plan it shows is exceeding the amount that you're able to get unless you complete an evidence of insurability form. If you're seeing this box, it means that your insurance election for this plan will not be approved unless you submit the evidence of insurability form to abchr@goanteater.com. So it's going to be available here at the end of your enrollment window. So what you're going to do is you're going to click OK. Now it's telling me the same thing for the spousal life because I have to do the same form for my spouse. You have to do the same form for the voluntary long-term disability and for the critical illness. So once you select OK through all of those windows, it brings you out here where you can elect your primary beneficiary. You can split it between two people if you'd like. You can have just one primary beneficiary. You can add a beneficiary if you don't see the name of the person there. Just please keep in mind that your beneficiary should be the person, at least you should have one primary beneficiary of a person that you trust to take care of whatever needs to happen in the event of your death. So this person is going to be getting that money. If you list a minor here, that makes it more difficult for an adult to gain access to the money. The recommendation is that you at least list one person here that's at least age 18 or older. You can change the percentage. You can leave them 10%, 50%, 80%, whatever you want. But at least that way, someone will have access to those funds to help with any funeral costs. Okay, once you're done with your beneficiary, then you can click Continue. It'll take you to the page where you will review and confirm all of your information. It shows you all of your premium amounts up here, the total. It goes line by line for each plan that you elected, so make sure that it's showing all the different plans. If you think you enrolled in Vision, but you don't see that out here, go back and make sure that you elect Vision. You'll see here that some of these are going to pend HR approval, and that's because we will need to confirm that we've received your evidence of insurability form prior to approving your election there. So once you're finished and you've scrolled down through here and you've verified that everything's good, you're going to check I agree and I'm finished with my enrollment. Then you're going to come over here to complete enrollment. Here's where you will find those EOI documents. So you're going to want to print out one for each plan that you're electing that's requiring an EOI document. Okay, so this gives you the option to click on it and then print the form. You'll just hit continue once you've done so. And then it takes you to the screen where your enrollment is complete. If you do not see this page, then your enrollment is not complete. So you need to make sure that you see this page. You can email your elections to yourself. You can print it. We highly recommend that you do one of those two things so that if anything happens in the future and there's an error of any kind, we can always go back to that and verify that you did actually make the elections that you wanted to make. So that's a quick tutorial on how you're going to log in and view your coverage or make any changes to your coverage. Hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to submit a ticket to the HR help desk, and we will be happy to get back in touch with you. Thanks and have a great day.
Go.
Hi, my name is Luis Medrano. I am a CSR under the Mechanical Division here at the Austin office. What I like to do in my free time, I like to do video games, and I also like to travel too as well. I have been to Cabo, I have been to other states here in the United States. In a couple of years, I will be going to Bali, so super excited about that. And thank you for having me here at ABC.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, hello. This is B. Eloise with Kim Free. I'm just leaving you a quick message, of course. I want to let you know today's service went in regards to your pest control. I did come inside and treat inside the home, and so I did, got around the hot zones, going to be your plumbing areas and your door jams. Again, I brought up the what I think could be a contributing factor to the roach activity we're seeing inside the home, just that plumbing penetration under the bathroom. But I did get a nice treatment outside as well. Went around the home and knocked any spider webs or cobwebs I could see on the doors, windows, or eaves. Broadcast around the yard some nice granules for you. And then, of course, sprayed really well around the perimeter of the home with a very nice residual. All in all, though, got a very nice service down. Think we should continue to see hopefully little to no activity on the inside of the home. And just with all that said, if you don't mind, it'd be great. Just a quick little questionnaire you should receive either via text or email. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your days and be safe.
Hello, fellow anteaters. Dennis Benefield here from the Water Quality Division. Today, here we're to talk a little bit about hard water and the cause and effects of hard water. Hard water is dissolved calcium and magnesium in the water. Although the water supply that comes into our home can have a wide variety of different impurities, hard water is one of the number one contaminants that actually cause people the most problems with their home, as such as scaling and stains. When it comes to scaling, hard water has a tendency to stick and bond to all of our water-bearing appliances. It literally builds up within our water heater to cause loss of efficiency. It'll stain our faucets and fixtures to where we literally have to get on our hands and knees to be able to scrub these things clean. Hard water will shorten the life expectancy of all of your water-bearing appliances upwards to 50%. Some of the other cause and effects of hard water that are seen on a daily basis in people's homes is spotty dishes. We all hear about water spotting. Well, basically is what happens here is the water evaporates, leaves behind the mineral deposit we refer to as a water spot. By treating your water, we can eliminate spotty dishes as well as extend the life expectancy of your appliances. Hard water is also very aggressive when it comes to our clothes. Our clothes will wear out 65% faster in hard water than it will in treated water. Hard water will cause dull and scratchy clothes. It literally causes the fibers of our clothes to deteriorate, which leaves holes and causes our clothes to look faded and dingy. Treated water will alleviate the effect and allow your clothes to last longer. Hard water can also cause issue for dry skin and damaging hair. When it comes to skin and hair, by removing the calcium magnesium from the water, this will allow our skin to be able to generate its natural body oils and allow our skin to feel soft and smooth, as well as keeping our hair manageable and shiny. Within the water quality division, we have several solutions to alleviate hard water issues for our customers. We offer whole house water treatment solutions for not only dealing with residential, but also commercial water applications. By adding a water treatment system, water filtration, water softening to your home, we can alleviate all the cause and effects of hard water. By removing the cause and effects of hard water, we have the ability to save the average consumer between $80 and $100 per month simply by installing a water treatment system. This will allow our consumers to live a healthier, happier lifestyle. Please feel free to reach out to the Water Quality Division with any of your questions.
Worker was using a wire wheel on a sheet of metal when a tiny piece of wire shot out at high speed and pierced his eyeball. Not even an eighth of an inch long, the projectile caused too much damage to save his eye. Think this is just a harmless little screw? It was in the grass when a man edging the lawn with a powered string trimmer hit it, instantly turning it into a missile traveling fast enough to shoot directly into the center of his eyeball, penetrating the pupil and embedding itself deeply in the vitreous body. A man using a handheld sprayer squirted parts cleaner on some metal pieces. The stream of spray bounced back and hit him in both eyes. When the solvent made contact with his eyeballs, it started burning through the tissues covering the cornea. Blinded and screaming in pain, the chemicals caused extensive damage because it took him almost 20 minutes to find his phone so he could call for help. The delay cost him most of the vision in one eye and 15% in the other. A maintenance worker was refueling a generator when some of the fuel spilled over and hit the hot engine manifold, causing a flash fire. The fire was strong enough to burn off most of his eyebrows and some of his hair. The skin around his facial area received first-degree burns. When he took his safety glasses off, the only part of his face that had not been touched was around the eyes. Doctors told him that the safety eyewear he had been wearing saved his eyes, and without them, he might have been blinded for life. Almost 70% of eye injuries result from flying or falling objects or sparks striking the eye. Of the objects that caused the worst eye injuries, more than 60% of them were smaller than a pinhead. Most of these damaging little missiles were traveling at high speed when they injured the eyes. Chemicals in the eye account for almost 20% of eye injuries. Good safety eyewear is inexpensive, lightweight, easy to keep clean, and scratch resistant. Choose safety glasses that meet universal standards for proper eye protection. For example, OSHA requires protective eyewear in the United States to meet the minimum standards established by the American National Standards Institute, or ANSI. If you already wear glasses, your prescription lenses can be made to ANSI standards. Most safety eyewear also blocks damaging UV rays. And you can get safety eyewear for indoors or outdoors, and you can even get ones that are bifocal with varying degrees of magnification. Remember to wear your eyewear when working around the house. More than twice as many eye injuries occur at home than in the workplace. But whether you're at work or at home, don't be blindsided in an accident. Wear protective eyewear.